Hey guys, this is Princess Pink. Today I'm going to be talking about why I stopped playing Royale High. So, I'm not really like a big YouTuber. I just started out. Like I only have like 6 subscribers, but I wanted to say this because I've been playing Royale High since it first came out. I'll show my Roblox account has been here since like 2017. I've been playing like ever since I heard about this game from like YouTubers and or something back then. I have like stopped playing ever since like I would say 2022 or something. Ever since it kind of started falling, I stopped playing. So I've been playing for like 6 or 5 years, but I've tried to come back on here and I just can't. First of all, this screen is already confusing. I get like the idea, but it's just so like too much in my face. Like joining a game, maybe a play screen, but then here's quests. There's this, there's this, there's this. Like for me, that's so overwhelming to join into. Like I don't remember if the beach was the first load in, but when you joined the game, it was just like joining a regular Roblox game. When you joined in Royale High, you just started on the beach and you could choose to go to the Winks or the Royale High campus. I don't know if I think it was the first thing you loaded into was the Winks campus. I don't remember. But I would rather load into the game and not see all of this, but that's just me. But anywho, this is cute. Everything about this is cute. But look at this. To me, as like joining in here, if I was a new player, I would be so overwhelmed. Like there's no like I don't know what you would call it, like indicator as to where you are. This is like not really friendly to new players because when you started off in Royale High originally, there is some indicator that this is the lobby, and then there's like a way to teleport. You can move over, and there's a portal to the Royale High thing, or the Wings Club thing. I liked that because you could look around and figure it out yourself. It's like okay, we're in a school, and I really think that the graphics in this kind of made it worse. Because, yeah, they're really good graphics. It's really worked on. Like, it's really, like, it's a beautiful, like, campus. But I can't see anything. Like, this is so confusing. I feel like in itself, it's just, like, not a place that you could roleplay. Which was the big thing with Royale High was roleplaying. Like, I just can't see someone role playing in here with like the music and like it's just not how it used to be. See, look, and this too, you have to go into a different area just to go to the front of the castle, and like that the different rooms are different. Like all these are different servers and it's so laggy. If you're playing online, I can't imagine how laggy this is. Like this just looks so confusing, and I'm not saying that new isn't good, but this is just so much. Let me teleport. And while I'm teleporting, this is another thing I had, was that this is so much. Like, everything is just so much to me because there's all of this, the office, the rainy day classroom, all of this, and the campus 4. Why? Why is there so much? Like, why not just make separate games for each campus, or at least make like one lobby where you could teleport to each campus and then have a teleporter for like places like the trading hub, because this is so much. Teleporting to each room in the castle just doesn't make that much sense to me, especially if people are trying to roleplay. That's just like, how are you even going to play the game? No one's playing the game just to do the little mini games. The little mini games are just solely for getting diamonds. Like this is just too much. But even the second campus, let me go to it. It was just so, in my opinion, it was so pretty. Like it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best graphics. It just wasn't perfect quality, but I think that's what made it so good, because I think everything was easy to access. Like, you're coming in here, you could clearly tell this is the front of the school, and you could walk in here, and this is the front of the school, right? You come in here, you could see the snacks and stuff like that. That's the cafeteria. You can explore it. You know where you're going, and maybe I'm just biased, but you could claim a locker. It's like pretty self-explanatory. And then it had the little class things, and each class is up here, and then you could explore more. You could go up here, and here's all the dorms, and you could click on it and move in. Oh. And here you are. These were so nice. You could go into each, and it didn't cost a fortune to like customize it. Like, it was, maybe if you didn't want to customize it, it was still a cute room. Now I see all the new, like, the apartments, the dorms, all the newer ones, you have to buy beds and stuff like that for like 50,000. Why? Who's gonna be playing that game, especially if this is for kids? Who's gonna be playing the game so much that they're gonna spend that much, like, amount? And that, I'll get into that later about the diamonds. But the campus in itself, I liked this campus. Like, some of these areas, even so, were like kind of not used, but it was still like, it was still open enough in order to be able to do what it needed to do. Like, you could just role play, or you could just actually play the game. And I remember when, like, the whole this up here, the bakery got added. That was a huge thing to the role players, I would say, is that being able to come in here. This class was so fun. And all of these, like the PE class and like all of this, and it was just like, it was a fun game. So you could play the fun little mini games, but you could also role play like that you were going to class. With the new campus, you can't do that, because when you're going to the new campus and you're trying to do the mini games and like, oh, let's go to PE class, you can't, because you have to teleport and go to a completely different like area, and you have to like coordinate it, friend everyone you're role playing with. What if you don't want to have 50 million friends? Like, what if you're not gonna role play with that group for that long? Anywho, even I would say the first campus was more well done than the third one, because let's go over here. But even going over here, it was the same thing. Everyone went insane over the new updates in it. The castle doesn't need to be perfectly, like, look at this. This is not good. Like, no offense. But look, there's different areas that you could go into. You don't have to constantly teleport to go to different areas. I remember this, and people would go in here and pretend to be mermaids. I think I still have a mermaid tail. We would go in here, pretend to be mermaids. I was a kid back then, so I enjoyed this. And there's all these different areas. It's not like the greatest thing in the world, but it's still well done. I forgot how this worked anyways. Oh, here. See this? But it still has cute little areas where you could get food. You could role play. You could, like, there's little areas you could explore. And even the dorms here were still good, because you could go over, I think they were over here. The lunch area was cute. The bakery over here was cute. I remember when that got added. And up here, even if it wasn't as easy to find, you would find it eventually. It, like, someone would like teach you where to go. But these dorms were cute. Up here, you could claim them. It was cute. Like, I don't need to talk about it any further. In my opinion, I don't care if not everyone's, like, this is my opinion. I think that this was open and it was simple enough to be able to do what you wanted. It's not the best high quality thing, but you don't need it to be high quality for it to be fun. And moving on from that, let me talk about the shop. This has gotten me so mad. This is probably the main reason why I quit. Because I remember the wings being like the only thing you could get. The wings, the shoes, the chicken shoes, the and then the skirts. These wings were how people would like express everything, right? You would try to save up. I think I have the big wings. I remember when people would save up so much for these. Like these were like so hard to get. Now they're barely anything, because if you go in here, I remember the skirts. I think I forgot what the biggest skirt was. It was probably like this one, but it was like these skirts. But like these original skirts, the pink ones, the magical, like I don't remember if they were like classified in anything. But see, the prices are like, yeah, you have to grind a little bit more to get that, but 36,000 for a huge skirt was like reasonable. Not everyone wanted the huge skirt, but then it was a sign of like that you spent a lot of time in the game. And it was easier to get diamonds if you were just role playing, because you would get them from doing the classes and leveling up, and you could go around and find them throughout the campus and stuff like that. And the addition to Sunset Island helped get diamonds. But it's now, look at how much the skirts are. 50,000. This is a kid's game. You would expect inflation in the real world. Why is there inflation in a kid's game? Like, come on. Not, and it's not even just kids that are playing it. There's other people, I get that. But it's like, this is outrageous pricing. Like 80,000 diamonds for a pair of heels is absolutely despicable, okay? Like, it's not even that deep. But, like, why would I spend days and days for just one part of a full set? Let me go to the home. Where is, I don't know where the set is. Okay, this, 28,000 for the bodice, 80,000 for the heels, 50,000 for a skirt, and 25,000 for a hat. Let me just calculate that. Let me go on my calculator. That is equal to 183,000 diamonds, okay? If you go onto here to buy diamonds, that is the equivalent to almost, that's more than 5,000. 8,000 Robux is $100. Why is a full set on a game $100? Okay, I would get maybe 20,000 for the heels, maybe 10,000 for the skirt. But this is not, and with the game passes, not everyone knows about the game passes. The game passes, double diamonds is 749 Robux. Quadruple diamonds is 1,649 Robux, okay? That combined is already like $30, okay? Why? And then on top of that, not everyone's gonna get that, first of all. Second of all, that's not even gonna help you, because Sunset Island is so glitched out. Let me go to it right now. First of all, this is like, if they were gonna this can't even get out of the boat, first of all. Second of all, if they want people to get diamonds easier, why not make a redone Sunset Island instead of making a whole new campus when the third campus isn't even done? I'm not even demanding, okay? I'm not even like, oh, we deserve better, blah, 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 blah. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying that why tell anyone about a new campus if you're not even done with it? I get how the developing takes a while. I'm not saying like that it doesn't and that we deserve better. The thing is that why would you release it and have such high hopes for it and then have like only 2 classes, and the campus isn't even like, no one's in there, okay? The graphics are so like high. It's got so many like beauty things added to it that it's like, why? people are gonna try to roleplay in here and they can't because first of all you can't even see in there. Second of all, it's just too much. Like I get you want it to look cute, but you can make it look cute with your improved developing without making it like completely unplayable. Because here, Sunset Island was probably like I've grinded on Sunset Island for days and days and hours. And it's like it's so glitched out. There's the time is so like I hate having to wait 2 minutes in between rounds if you're just trying to grind it. And the voting completely broken. Like I can only vote like 3 out of the like however many people are in here. Will all be lined up and you click on them and you can only click on a certain amount of people. And then that's just glitching in my end. I don't know if that happens to everyone, but like it doesn't work. Like you only get like 500 diamonds if you place. I don't know what the winning is, but then you only get like 100 if you don't place. And it's just like you don't get enough like the wheel. You only get 300 diamonds. If you're going to inflate the prices of the items, why not inflate the amount of diamonds you're getting? Because how are people supposed to afford this unless they put in a bunch of money? And I think that's just greedy. Like, I get that you want money, but find it other ways other than trying to scam children, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. Like, I'm not like, I like this game, okay? I'm not trying to trash it, but it's like, why are you expecting so much money from this, okay? Like, if you really want a quality game, stop being so money hungry, okay? I'm just trying to give constructive criticism. And I don't think this will get that far to where they'll, like, try to, like, make me bite my words. But regardless, I just think that this is, like, not like the game is just falling apart. I've seen so many videos about other things that don't even have to do with the game, that have to do with like the developers and having to do with like controversial things like the hairs like not having enough black hairstyles or anything like that. That's like not I don't even know anything about that because I haven't been playing. But from the point of view of someone that's been playing since 2017, it's just not like the game has just gone bad and they're not taking like criticism. Right now I've been playing Dress to Impress. If you've seen my other videos, I've played Dress to Impress and I like the game because they constantly like listen to the people playing it because that's their customers. If you want money so bad, listen to the people that are giving you money, okay? Like that's how businesses work in general, okay? I'm just saying that like Dress to Impress, they are constantly updating even if it's small. They fix bugs, stuff like that. The Sunset Highland has been out for I don't even know how long. And there's nothing fixed about it. It's still the same thing, the same issues, the same everything. And it's just bad. I'm not even talking off of a script, so I'm babbling. I don't know. I haven't gone into depth researching all of this. I've seen the controversies about the YouTubers that are big that I've actually watched before getting their badges removed and all that kind of stuff. I don't know much about that, okay? I see that they're not really listening to anything that anyone's saying. So I could see why they're more mad about that. I'm not even trying to cover that because I'm not I haven't been really into Royale High in a while, so I don't really know anything about that. But I'm just saying this from a standpoint of someone that stopped playing the game. The game just got so, I would say, boring. Like you can't even play the game really anymore because if you want to dress up and role play, you can't afford to dress up. So you're going to try to get diamonds. But then the diamonds take forever. So then what's the point of even playing? Like now that there's the new campus, nobody really wants to still play on the old campus. I saw people in that server, but still, it's like if you're going to release a new campus, why not do it to how the people want it? Like why not try to make it better rather than trying to change things. If you're trying to make this a better game, why not listen to the people? I've seen so many YouTube videos about this. It's like, just do better, please. Like, I'm just speaking about this because I've thought about this even before I knew about the controversies happening. I still kind of resented the game ever since they started inflating the prices and making it harder to just play the game. Like, I took so long. I had to pause the recording to try to find the stupid apartment because it's just so much. But anyways, I hope that other people can agree with me, and I hope that this is kind of sharing what these other YouTubers aren't sharing about. I don't really see people elaborating on the like stuff like this about like the regular people having to experience, because I see stuff about the YouTubers and like the stuff about like outside of the game, but I never really see people covering the inside game stuff. So I don't know. I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.